Breaking news. The Gaza Health Ministry has announced that the Israeli Defense Forces will be launching a military operation to attack Al-Shifa Hospital. Since the militant group Hamas launched an unprecedented surprise attack on Israel on October 7, and Israel retaliated with a bombing campaign and total siege of the neighboring Gaza Strip, leaving the region on the brink of all-out war, thousands of people have died and thousands more have been injured. The Health Ministry of Gaza confirms that the IDF has announced plans to attack Al-Shifa Hospital. Dr. Ashraf al-Qadra, spokesman for the Hamas-run Gaza Health Ministry, said on Al Jazeera TV that the Israeli Defense Forces have informed the ministry that they will storm the Al-Shifa Hospital in several minutes. Multiple requests for comment from the IDF were met with silence. The U.S. Department of State is facing criticism for its conflict management. Sources. According to ABC News' sources, multiple internal communications and at least one dissent cable have been sent by State Department employees in recent days voicing concerns over the administration's approach to the Israel-Hamas war. However, there are other formal channels through which employees can express their disagreement with high-level officials if they feel uncomfortable using the dissent channel to voice their concerns about specific policies. On Monday, Secretary of State Antony Blinken sent an email to all State Department employees, and on Tuesday, Miller confirmed via email that Blinken had indeed sent such an email. He did address in that email all the issues underlying our policy and made clear people understood what our policy is, just as he has done in meetings he's had with a number of employees in the department, according to Miller. State Department spokesman Matthew Miller said on Tuesday that hundreds of Americans and their families had already left Gaza through the Rafah border crossing, but that another nearly 8,000 were still waiting to leave. There are now over 600 American citizens and lawful permanent residents and their family members who have departed Gaza through Rafah Gate, Miller stated at a press conference. There are a little under 1,000 that we know of that are left now whose departure we hope to facilitate over the coming days should they wish to depart. According to older State Department estimates, there are more people who qualify to leave the enclave than were initially thought. Before the Rafah Gate opened to outbound traffic, Secretary of State Antony Blinken said some 400 Americans and roughly 600 of their eligible family members were in contact with the department about leaving Gaza. According to Israeli officials, Hamas lost control of northern Gaza. During a briefing on Tuesday, Israeli Defense Minister Yoav Gallant said, "Hamas has lost control of northern Gaza. We control northern Gaza, especially Gaza City," Gallant said. According to Gallant, IDF efforts to remove Hamas leadership and military from Gaza have uncovered 500 tunnels, some of which were dug under schools, mosques, and hospitals. The next 48 to 72 hours may see a breakthrough in the hostage deal. Origin. Israel. On Tuesday, a high-ranking Israeli political source said that negotiations regarding a possible hostage exchange had advanced to the point where a deal could be reached within the next 48 to 72 hours. According to the source, the Israeli War Cabinet will be discussing the agreement on Tuesday night. According to Israeli authorities, Hamas in Gaza is holding up to 239 Israeli citizens hostage.